Hey guys, full throttle here, and sorry for the very, very delayed upload. It's been several months. Sorry about that. Just been very occupied with some other hobbies like gunpla. Very sorry about that. We've got very absorbed in that. But now I'm back with a deck that is being updated next week, so very much dropping the ball. Not even a very completed deck in the first place, so But yeah, this is a deck that, well, kept me in the game after, I think it was 2014 or 2015. All of my decks had gotten stolen, so this is what kept me in the game. So yeah, let's go into the video. So for the grade zeros, we've got Extreme Battle or Run Bull. Now you may be saying, oh, but why aren't you running the Blau starter, Blaujunker? Well, you see, this isn't really based on going for the Mond break ride turn. This is based on going for a War Deity turn consistently, and Run Bull is very, very good for that. It's also based on Bustard, because Bustard is very good. Run Bull is Forerunner, and then Generation Break 1 on the rearguard circle. When one of your other units stands in the same column as Run Bull, then stand Run Bull. Very good card. We got 4 copies of Red Lightning. Red Lightning's very nice to have. Just shove it in the soul and countercharge 1. It's very old. Glad it's getting a reprint, because then that means that new Nova Grappler players can use it without breaking the bank. And don't have to shell money out to Imagine Your Goddess. Because that's very expensive stuff. Then we got 3 copies of Shining Lady. Very, very nice promo art. Back from the extra booster as a box topper. Then we've got 1 copy of Death Stinger, 1 copy of Zanbara, 1 copy of Prometheus, 1 copy of Skunesvetter, and 1 copy of Gesselaz. Gesselaz is there because it's the mat. This isn't a very serious deck, so whatever. Then we got 1, 2, 3, 4 copies of Regenbogen, because very much of a Gundam aesthetic in it. Kind of like a unicorn Gundam. It's very nice looking. My other favorite is Wallboy, if you wanted to know. So yeah, that's the grade zeros. So let's go into the grade ones. So for the grade ones, we've got 4 copies of Lady Cyclone. Lady Cyclone is the G perfect card, so it countercharges 1 if you have another copy in the drop zone when you guard with it. Then we've got 4 copies of Bear Down Samurai, staple in every Asura deck. If you're not running this, then you need to fix that immediately. Well, for Asura decks, not for Victor, or Beast Deities, or Blaus, which I'm going to be doing a deck profile of soon, because I'm finishing that deck up right now. Got the ability of, during your battle phase, when your Nova Grappler becomes stand, if you have a Vanguard with Asura in its card name, this gets plus 3,000 power until the end of the turn. This stacks a lot. A lot. So yeah, this is an amazing card. One of the best things about the Asura deck. Then we've got 2 copies of Extreme Battler Arashid. Arashid is the Stride Fodder. And then we've got 2 copies of Claydol Mechanic promo version. It's when it's placed on the rearguard circle. If you have a Nova Grappler Vanguard, choose a card from your damage zone, turn it face up. I'm going to be replacing these 2 with Energy Charger, but I don't have enough copies right now. I only have 1. So yeah, I'm going to be finishing this later, so be sure to look out for that. Let's go into the grade 2s. So for the grade 2s, we have 4 copies of Cool Hank, which is now getting very expensive because it's Cool Hank. It's one of the best Amber clones in the game. And yeah, it's Generation Break 1 once per turn, meaning that first time that it would activate, it has to activate or you can't use it for the rest of the turn. Counterblast 1, when this copy attacks a Vanguard, you may pay the cost if it's boosted. Being boosted does not matter for the requirements. It's the attacking the Vanguard part. So if this attacks the Vanguard unboosted on the first time that it attacks, then that means that you can't use the skill. So then you choose a rear guard, stand it, give it plus 5,000 power until the end of the turn. Pretty nice ability. That's why I have it at 4. 4 copies of Daredevil Samurai. Daredevil Samurai, grade 2 version of Bear Down Samurai. And it's amazing, especially with Rumble. This guy works great with this guy. Definitely need this guy in Asura decks as well. And then we got 2 copies of Jupiter Blaukluger. Jupiter Blaukluger, I run that because it looks cool. And the last grade 2 slot is kind of a throwaway slot. So yeah, let's go into the grade 3s. So for the grade 3s, we've got 4 copies of Immortal Asura Kaiser. It's got Limit Break 4. When you drive check a grade 3 Nova Grappler, this unit gets auto, Counterblast 2, discard 2 from your hand. At the end of the battle that this attacks, once per turn, choose 2 unit. Well, choose Immortal Asura Kaiser and a rear guard that is Nova Grappler. Stand them. Immortal Asura Kaiser gets plus 10,000 power. It also has, when you have Asura Kaiser in the soul, this gets plus 2,000 power all the time. And then we have 4 copies of Asura Kaiser. It is the original version. It's got first up continuous ability of, if you have no other Nova Grappler, Vanguard, or rear guards, then this gets minus 2,000 power, continuous. And then auto, when this unit's drive check reveals a grade 3 Nova Grappler, choose one of your rear guards, stand it. Pretty nice effect. It's able to be used pretty early on. And then we've got 3 copies of Mond Blaukluger with 1 SP. It is Limit Break 4, Break Ride, then it gives the Break Ride skill of Counterblast 1 when this unit attacks, stand all of your rear guards. Very nice effect. Then also, when this unit is boosted by a Nova Grappler, this gets plus 2,000 power until the end of the battle, and Lord. So yeah, that's the grade 3s. Let's go into the G units. So for the G zone, we've got 4 copies of War Deity Asura Kaiser. Very good card for the deck. Pretty good card in general. It's got act once per turn, choose a grade 3 from your drop zone, put it face up. Well, no, not face up. Put it on the top of the deck. Shuffle the deck. If you have an Asura Kaiser heart, then this unit gets, when you drive check a grade 3, then you restand 4 rear guards. Very nice effect. Then we've got 4 copies of Meteor Kaiser Victoplasma. You need this for matchups against like control decks because this is a pretty important card. It's Counterblast 2, act, choose a face down copy of Victoplasma, turn it face up. Then after you do that, if you have 2 or more face up G units in the G zone, then it gets the auto ability of discard 2 cards from your hand. Well, it gets drive -1, and then the auto ability of discard 2 cards from your hand as the cost for at the end of the battle that it attacks. You may pay the cost if you do restand Victoplasma. Simple and effective. So then we've got 3 copies of Meteor Kaiser Bustard. Very nice card for the deck. I'm trying to get a 4th, but I'm pretty lazy, as you can tell from the video uploading schedules. It's auto, Counterblast 1 once per turn. You may choose as many and then turn up a G unit. Then when you do that, you can choose as many rear guards as there are face up G units and then restand them. Then if 2 or more Nova Grappler units were restood and you have 5 or more and you have 5 rear guards on the field, then you may give Buster the ability of Counterblast 1 and discard 3 cards from your hand, and then at the end of the battle, you may pay the cost. If you do restand Buster and it gets drive -2, very, very nice effect, especially for Asura Kaiser, because a masked restand is great for the samurai cards. So yeah, then we got 1 copy of Seabreeze, because we've got a lot of GB1 cards. Planning on getting Severed Temper as well, so that's gonna be exciting. Then we've got 2 copies of Blue Prison. Blue Prison is when you have more than or equal amount of damage compared to your opponent. This gets shield plus 5,000. 1 copy of Screw, gone over him. 1 copy of Dismal, gone over that. That's the G units. And there we go. And thank you for watching. This is Full Throttle. And if you want to see more videos like this, be sure to subscribe. If you like this video, be sure to give it a like. If you have any suggestions, hate comments, praise comments, I don't know why, then be sure to put that in the comment section. If you want anything like that, be sure to put it in the comment section. And as always, Full Throttle signing out. Bye.